Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I present to you Scrub Zero. I caught the first half of the game, had to look at the second half on the highlights because I fell out. But the first quarter, Boston was getting it was competitive. It was competitive, but Boston had gotten over after Miami with the turnovers. And they made a lot of difficult shots. And it just looked like for a while Boston was too big for them. But I ain't gonna lie to you, I was a bit concerned because I'm like, they're shooting as well as they are. And they were only up 10 at halftime? And they were making difficult shots. If those difficult shots stop falling, what's gonna happen? Well, the third quarter happened. And this has been an issue with Boston. This was an issue for Boston in the last series, the third quarter. Now Milwaukee, it didn't hurt them game 7, and Milwaukee had been so bad in the fourth quarters that Boston could overcome it. Boston couldn't overcome this one. They won the fourth quarter along with the other two, but they got beat so bad in that third that even when the fourth quarter wasn't enough, and it wasn't like they mollywopped the Heat in the fourth. They did win the fourth quarter, but it wasn't like they gutted them. It was just they scored more points, but overall it was too late. Though that could be an issue for Miami in the series, the size, because I'll look at it, I'm like, yo, they are too, this is a small team. They're good, but they're small, and that is concerning against a bigger team like Boston. But we've seen Tatum have stretches of just fading, he had the good first half, and then that third quarter, that second half, he wasn't there. Particularly that third quarter, he started hot, and then he was cold. Celtics only scored 14 points. That's not good enough. So, we're gonna have to figure out something. Another thing that's a concern is the injuries, and now with Horford in protocol, the health and safety protocols, chances are he doesn't play game 2. And depending on how things go, he might be out for game 3 as well. I forgot what how long was the minimum for players to be out in that with the health and safety protocols, but I'll just be honest, it's not looking too good. So we'll see how it all turns out for the rest of the series. But Jimmy Butler, there's Jimmy Butler in the regular season and Jimmy Butler in the playoffs. And when he shows up. So yeah, we'll see how the rest of it goes. I'll take a look at the second half of the game and really get a read of what went down. But Boston needs to stop losing bodies, because it's as soon as one guy comes back, another one or two more gone. Robert Williams is I don't know what his stats for game 2 is going to be. But he's been banged up the whole postseason. Smart's been banged up. So it's just going to be a matter of will they have enough bodies? Key guys are going to have to, Tatum has to play better than what he did in the second half. You're going to get that kind of, you don't need 19 points from him in the second half necessarily, but he needs to be better than what he gave you the third quarter. So he has to be more consistent. You got to get some more from Brown. he just need to. I don't know as far as their health, but they got to figure out something. But yeah, game 2 is gonna be tonight. Looking forward to that, though. I don't know if I'm gonna catch that because my day is supposed to be a little long tomorrow, so I might have to catch down. I have to watch the game tomorrow after I come home and see what happens with that. But it looks like it's going to be a good series. I still got Heat in 6. Boston just got to do better with the turnovers and playing good ball consistently. They can't have a good first half and then the third quarter they get blitzed. They got to fix that. Well, that's just what I think. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. Until next time, I'm Scripts here. I'll catch you on the flip side.